Northern Counties, which is part of the Guinness Partnership. The Guinness Partnership is a national organisation providing rented and leasehold housing. It's got about 50,000 homes. The Guinness Northern Counties arm of that manages about 27,000 homes. We go as far north as Newcastle and as far south as Redditch. So we're quite a scattered organisation, stocking lots of urban conurbations there. We have 4 main regions and 24 naval teams, quite a diverse stock. One of our challenges around performance management is that our regions are operating in quite different environments, different client groups, different environments, and it's trying to get that range of information that's going to be meaningful to all those different client groups. We've been working recently on a new performance management framework, and a lot of that has been led by changes to our customer engagement framework. So we've recently moved, probably broken. We've recently moved to a more co-regulation approach to our customer involvement. We've got a customer scrutiny council, and we've got local customer panels that are scrutinising our services. And this might not sound like it has a direct impact on performance management, but it does have a significant impact, because in terms of being able to make efficiencies and look at how we're performing, our customers are best placed to tell us where we're going wrong and what they want out of our services. So a lot of our development around scorecards and dashboards and our performance management framework has been led by our customer scrutiny panels telling us what they think is important about the services that we deliver and where we're spending money that we don't need to spend, where we're not getting efficiency savings and we're not getting value from the savings. In terms of accessibility and performance management, we have a variety of dashboards and performance management. They're made available to all our staff via our intranet. And I was really interested to listen to the discussion this morning around bringing together data quality and all those aspects. And that's what one of the things we're trying to do is link together our customer engagement strategy, service improvement, data quality, and treat that as an entity to deliver your performance management framework. We're trying to change the focus so that we're concentrating on outcomes and not process. You know, loads of organisations are still measuring repair response times and giving themselves a big clap on the back when they do more at 98, 99%. And you know, the regulator hasn't measured that indicator for years. And nobody really cares about it, because all that happens is somebody fudges the figures, moves the target date forward, and then you all look fantastic. And your customers still tell you you're not giving them a decent service. So we're trying to move away from counting the numbers, measuring the process. We want to identify where the process failures are, because customer satisfaction is linked to process failure. If you don't know where the failures are, you don't know how to achieve satisfaction. So our mix of indicators is a mix of measures about performance and about satisfaction, and it's led by what customers think are important. In terms of the challenges, I think they're probably very similar to lots of other organisations. We've got lots of disparate systems. We've got a Northgate housing management system, we've got Oracle Financials, we've got ProMaster Asset Management, we've got, in fact, I'd be in double figures by the time I counted all the pieces of software that sit across our organisation. Bringing that information together to a cohesive whole and a proper understanding of how your business is moving forward is extremely difficult, and that's one of our technical challenges, not least of which that we operate across 60 local authority areas, which is the geographical aspect of it. The other thing I think is, no matter how many dashboards you have and how many scorecards, it's still extremely difficult to understand what really drives poor performance. and you can be seduced by the lovely pie chart and the bar chart. You need to get underneath and get a real understanding of what those figures mean, and look at your trend analysis and your forecasting. Talk to your customers about their experience of it, otherwise you won't. Bar chart. The thing that's I think has been most successful for us is the link between scrutiny and performance, and being able to bring those two things together. Our scrutiny council have their own dashboard, and they look at those indicators that we put into them. The other thing is that we've stopped calling anything reporting. Our intranet had a really lovely flashy page, and it said reporting, and all that meant to people was they could access a load of figures, didn't know what they meant half the time, didn't really link them together properly. So we rebranded that, and we call it Improving Performance now. And it's a portal which does give you access to reports, but it also gives you access to data quality, to service improvement information, customer feedback information in one place. So that's our vision, that those things are not separate, and they're not about reporting, they're about business intelligence.
Thank you, Leslie, that was really good. I'd like to ask a couple of questions, and I think we will be inviting questions after Gordon has spoken as well, so please kind of think about that as we go through. In terms of, you made it very clear that the most important thing is the interaction with the customers and what your customers think of you. And Richard, you said that before, regulation days have gone, the clothes, what we've been measuring, those things are becoming far less influential now and far less relevant to how we manage our business. How easy have you found it to get effective levels of engagement with your customers, and how have you done that?
I think that's a journey that we're still on. We've worked with a guy called John Warnock, who is at TPAS, and we're trying to make a cultural change. I think a lot of customer engagement is about culture. It's about feeling like your customers are having something done to them, and you're being really, really how big of you to ask them what they think. And it's about changing that culture, and about customers will want to be involved with you if they believe that involvement is honest and connected and is going to have some outcomes. So we're still moving that agenda forward. We're not there yet. We've got quite a complex participation and involvement framework, but we're trying to change our culture about saying our customers are our best asset in terms of achieving value for money, and we want to tap into that asset.
Which as a customer, yes, I'd be really happy to hear somebody talking about me like that. You know, it's the way we talk about our employees. It's not always the way we talk about our customers. I think that's really powerful. Thank you, Leslie. That was really good.